Hey, what's up, guys? It is me back, Kirky Khan. And today I'm gonna be bringing you my top 10 meta loadouts for season 4. Yeah, I know I haven't posted in a while. Obviously I posted yesterday for the BO7 reveal, but I'm definitely really trying to get back into posting. I'm gonna be streaming a lot, posting a lot. I'm trying to post at least a couple times a week. I think that's a pretty good balance for me right now. And we get into summer, I'll probably be posting more. So yeah, that's definitely my hopes. So yeah, let's just waste no time and get right into the loadouts. So for our first loadout, this is my overall kind of like top one loadout, it is the Krieg C and the new LC10 SMG. For this Krieg C, we are going with site of your choice. I'm going with the Volskeev reflex, the compensator muzzle, but it has pretty low recoil. I think you can get away with running a monolithic suppressor. The reinforced barrel, the extended mag 2, and also the overpressured. I think this is just a really good all-around low recoil, high damage build, Also, excuse me, I have recently started trying to play on controller, so um what's it called? My aim is not ideal. But yeah, definitely try this out. It's really good. And yeah, hopefully you have better aim than me. So yeah, definitely go try that out. And now for this LC10, we are going with the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the extended mag 1, the ergonomic grip, and the overpressured rounds. The LC10 is it's a really good gun, but it kind of lacks in Bolivia, so I definitely would want to run this overpressured. If not, you can take it off, put on like the balance stock or the Ranger foregrip or something like that. But I think this is a pretty good overall all around build. So yeah, let's test it out. Yeah, this thing just it kills so fast, honestly. And it has some pretty good movement, and like really low recoil. It's just an all around just like the best SMG in the game, in my opinion. So definitely give that a shot. It will not let you down. Now for our next loadout, this is probably my 2 or 3-ish on my loadouts list. It is the AMAX and the Ladra SMG. Both of these guns, they were like top tier last season, and they're still really good this season. So yeah, let's go check out this AMAX. So for this AMAX, we are definitely going with the monolithic suppressor, the reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip. One thing I forgot to mention in my first loadout is they actually buffed the marksman foregrip. It kind of now it gets rid of a lot of that visual shake, that visual bump. Um, like that visual recoil. So definitely give that a shot. In my experience, it hasn't helped a lot, but the AMAX and the Kilo, I think both got a visual recoil kind of nerf, or like there's more of it now. So if you want to use that to cut down on that, give it a shot. Definitely try that out. We're going with the extended mag 1 and the recoil springs. You could also get away with overpressured, but I think for more longer ranges, the recoil springs is definitely goated. Again, sorry for my subpar recoil control right now. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be posting a video about kind of getting good on controller and my tips and tricks. So definitely stay tuned for that and try out this AMAX. It's really good. Now for this Ladra, we are going with the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, or you can go with long barrel, the extended mag 1, the ergonomic grip, and the balance stock. I think this is usually kind of what I'm running in my SMGs. You might want to switch the reinforced out for the long barrel, just so you can get a little bit more damage range. But overall, I think this is just kind of my usual SMG build. So yeah, here, let's try this out. To hit that middle dummy. But yeah, really close ranges, it is very good. Definitely worth a try. You guys have probably already used this in season 3, but it's still really worth using in season 4. So I definitely give that a shot. Now for our third loadout here, we are going with this Ames 85 and this PPSH loadout. Both of these guns are pretty, like they're pretty good. They're pretty high up on the list. Very underrated, I feel like. And yeah, I think this was more of a dominant loadout in like season 2 and 3. But it's still really good. So definitely give these a shot. Let's get into this Ames. So for this Ames loadout, we are going with the Volsky reflex sight, the monolithic suppressor, the reinforced barrel, the extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. This is a very good all around low recoil build. And so if you're just not that good at controlling recoil, you're probably gonna hit like one or two more shots with this gun, and you'll probably get more kills using this gun than something like the AMAX. You know if that makes sense. So I definitely try this out. It's just it's so easy to use. Even someone like me who's still trying to get good on controller can definitely use this and get kills with it. So yeah, definitely try this out. It's a good gun. Now for this PPSH, we are going with the suppressor muzzle, and we're going with this because of the PPSH has a lot of muzzle flash, so this keeps that down, and it's really good. The reinforced barrel, the Extended Mag 2, just get that iconic drone mag going. That's awesome. The balanced stock and the recoil springs, or you can maybe go with overpressured. Yeah, this is just a really good build. It's pretty underrated, like I said, it's like it still kills really fast, has pretty low recoil, good movement speed, and yeah, it's just a really good gun, so definitely try it out. So for this XMG, we're going with the Volsky reflex sight, the monolithic suppressor, the reinforced barrel, the buffer weight stock. This is a really important attachment. It helps a lot with recoil control, and the overpressured rounds. Let's check this out. And this is just a really good, like, low recoil, high damage, gun. You might wanna switch out, like, the overpressured for, like, a quick draw grip because that is a very long ADS time, you know? But overall, it's a pretty underrated gun. So, yeah, just definitely give that a shot, it's really fun to use. Now for this KSV, we are going with the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the extended mag 2, the balanced stock, and the overpressured rounds. You might want to take off the overpressured and like run something like the ergonomic grip. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. Just to get a little bit extra movement speed. But overall, this gun is just it just feels so good. Ever since like season two, it's just felt like such a good close range gun. And like you can, I mean, if you want, you can build it for really low recoil and like a sniper support if you want. It's just such a good gun. So definitely try this out. It's awesome. Now for our next loadout here, we are going with the Kilo 141 and the C9. We're kind of bringing back that OG Kilo MP5 loadout, so that's awesome. And yeah, this both of these guns are very good right now. So yeah, definitely try them out. For this Kilo, we are going with the compensator muzzle, or you can switch it out for monolithic since this thing has really low recoil already. The reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip, the extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. And this thing, it just fries. It has really low recoil. It has a pretty good fire rate, and it hits so hard. It's just overall such a good long range option. So definitely try this out. And yeah, so for the C9 loadout, we are going with the compensator muzzle, the long barrel, the vertical foregrip, the extended mag 1, and the commando grip. I find that for this commando grip, I think the C9 has a little bit slower ADS time and a little bit faster sprint to fire. So and it's you still get some sprint to fire with this, but I think you can go with this or you can go with the Ergi. You know, both of them work. They work great. So yeah, just it's kind of personal preference. So yeah, let's just try this out. I'd say this is probably my number 2 or maybe number 3 option for SMGs. I think Ladra, LC10, and C9 are just like the best SMGs right now, you know? So yeah, honestly, just definitely give this a shot and have fun with it. Now for our next loadout, we're going for another underrated pick. We got the Model L and the Lockman Shroud. I feel like both of these guns have just kind of they used to be like really like in the meta and people used to talk about them all the time, but they just kind of faded like around season 3. So but we're here to bring them back, you know? So definitely try this out. For this Model L, we are going with the Volsky reflex sight, the monolithic suppressor, the reinforced barrel, the extended mag 2, and the recoil springs. Or you could go with overpressured because um the Model L already has pretty low recoil control. So yeah, let's just try that out. But yeah, you can see it's like okay, the recoil pattern's a little bit weird on it. You can see. Oh yeah, also if you guys didn't already know this, you can just you can press down on your D-pad to like kind of raise this thing, also lower this dummy, and yeah, you can like see your recoil pattern. So yeah, it's like it kind of goes more or less like up to the left, but it also kind of jerks to the right a little bit. So yeah, you gotta kind of be mindful of that when using this. So yeah, but it's still definitely worth a try. Definitely go use this. Now for this Lockman Shroud, this gun is a little bit hard to build because it doesn't have a lot of like good movement attachments. but this is overall kind of my good build. You'll find if you use like a lot of MW2 guns, there's a lot of issues like with movement, because we all know how Warzone 2 was. So yeah. But anyway, this is it still hits really good and has pretty decent movement. So yeah, definitely try this out. We're going with the 170 grapple 4 barrel, or might be 6. I don't know my Roman numerals. The XOK Edge BW4 hand stop under barrel, the 40 round mag, the FT mobile stock, and obviously the Jack Decimator kit. So yeah. And this thing, it still hits really good, honestly. If you want kind of that OG MP5 feel, definitely try this thing out. It's really good. It feels really good. So yeah. Now next we are going with the TAC 56 from Model Warfare 2 and the Jackal. The Jackal caught a very heavy nerf in season 1 Reloaded, I think, but it was very good before that, and it's kind of gotten a couple buffs to kind of bring it back into the meta. So definitely like try both these guns out. Obviously, the Tech 56 got a massive recoil, like buff in its recoil control. So yeah, it feels so good. Definitely try these out, and then come back here. So for this Tech 56, we are going with the Jack Glasses optic. It doesn't give any visual recoil help anymore, which kind of sucks, to be honest. I wish they hadn't done that, but it is what it is. I still just like how clean it is. You can mark obviously with iron sights and put on high grain or something, but it is what it is. Just yeah, pick whatever sight you want. The VT7 Spearfire suppressor, the Tundra Pro barrel, the XRK Boatbreaker grip, and the 60 round mag. And this thing, it's like it still hits so good. I remember like in like the early days of Warzone 2, this thing just it was so dominant, and it still has that kind of visual shake, and obviously for someone who is still trying to get good at controlling recoil controller, it kind of sucks. But if you're a little bit more experienced with recoil and stuff like that, you should be fine. It feels really good. Now for this Jackal, we are going with the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the extended mag 1 or 2, the ergonomic grip, and the balance starts. It's kind of just like my general SMG build. I think yeah, it's very reliable. It's a really good gun. Okay, yeah, I don't know why this dummy is being bugged, but it is what it is. You can see on these other ones. You might want to put on a sight from the Jackal because iron sights are kind of bad, especially with the blueprint I'm running. But yeah, just kind of play around with it and see what you like. Now for our next loadout, we're going for a little bit more of a long range kind of Verdansk loadout. And we are going with the GPR and the HDR. Obviously, these guns are very good. They're pretty dominant. GPR is probably like my overall like best sniper support right now. We have another loadout later with the FFAR, so definitely stay tuned for that. But both of them are just really good sniper support options. So yeah, let's try these out. Now for this GPR, we are going with the compensator muzzle, or honestly, third partying is really bad on Verdansk, so you might want to go with the mono suppressor. But just again, play around with it. The reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip, the extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. This thing it has pretty low recoil. That's why I'd say you could probably get away with running the mono suppressor, but it hits. It hits pretty good. So yeah, definitely give this a shot. Now for this HDR, we are running the monolithic suppressor, the gain twist barrel. I definitely run this over the long barrel or the reinforced barrel because the HDR has infinite damage range, so it will one shot at any range. So run the gain twist because you get more bullet velo. So definitely do that. The quick draw grip, the target laser. This is a must for snipers. If you're running any BO6 sniper, always run the target laser because you get basically that means like when you ADS. If you guys already don't know this, if you ADS, your crosshair will go like where your crosshair was. If that makes sense. If you don't run this, it might be off center a little bit when you ADS. So yeah, you should definitely run the target laser and then the overpressure rounds. And you could just see, I mean, I'll like take like 2 snipes because, one shot there, one shot there, pretty like relatively fast ADS speed. It's HDR is still it's a pretty slow moving sniper, but yeah, you can run this on Rebirth if you want. For this next loadout, we are going with this Grau SWAT 556 setup, paired with this SOG SMG setup. And honestly, I think this guns pair really well together. The SOG is obviously like more of a close range, kind of fast shooting, really good movement gun, and then the Grau is obviously like really low recoil, long range. So I think they pair really well together. For this Grau, we are going with the Mollusk Suppressor, the vertical foregrip, the full auto extended mag, the commando grip, and then the 556 Grau conversion kit. If you want to take off the commando grip and put on an optic, you can, or put on like a balanced stock or something like that. But I feel like you get a little bit more snappier, firing. And if you get stuck with a close encounter with this, commando helps a little bit. So yeah, you can take this off, put on a sight if you want. So yeah. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait. Uh, really good gun. It shoots really fast, has high damage, really low recoil. It's the girl. Feels like the girl. What can I say? Now for the SOG SMG, we're going with the long barrel, the vertical foregrip, the extended mag 2, the or ergonomic grip, and the balance stock. And this gun, it's underrated. It's like there's a lot of guns in BO6 that are just underrated. They perform really well. Like this has pretty good low recoil, and you can make that even less, by putting on some different attachments. And yeah, it's just an all around good SMG, good short range to mid range option. Maybe again, it has a lot of horizontal recoil, so maybe you can make that a little bit better with like a compensator or recoil springs. But overall, it's a good gun. So next up, we have this Cypher paired with this WSP9 from Model Warfare 3. And yeah, another underrated loadout. Cypher, I feel like was just kind of forgotten, and the WSP9 just like I guess it got a pretty big buff. A lot of the MW3 SMGs got a pretty big buff in season 3, so that is awesome. But I feel like it just never got that recognition, so we're gonna definitely bring that up. So for this Cypher loadout, we are going with the Volsky Reflex Sight, the Compensator Muzzle, the G Grip. I'm trying out this attachment. I forgot to mention this earlier, but they added this thing called the G Grip. It's like this, um, it's this attachment that kind of helps with visual recoil, like horizontal recoil, and also this like kind of it's almost like a Strelok laser where it helps with that ADS to or hipfire to ADS hipfire kind of, it's a little bit weird, but I've been trying it out. It feels pretty good. I'd say you can kind of fiddle around with this, the marksman foregrip and also the vertical foregrip. But yeah, just try all them out. So yeah. I forgot to mention it earlier, so I thought I'd stick that in. We were going with the extended mag 2 and the vertical springs. Yeah, Cypher just it still hits. It still hits. They got a little bit of a nerf in season 3, but I think it still hits really well. So definitely make sure to try this. Now for this WSP9, you can run it with a sight or without a sight. I'm running it with a sight right now, to kind of give that OG Milano feel. Then we're running the Shredder U40 comp barrel muzzle, the his short light barrel, the 50 round mag or 40 round mag, and then the high rate high grain rounds. I'm sorry. So yeah, we are yeah, very underrated gun. It still has obviously a lot of muzzle kick because it's the WSP9. It's a very bouncy gun. But it kills really fast, low recoil. And by that I mean like low actual recoil, not low visual recoil. It has a lot of visual recoil. And then just good movement, and yeah, it's just an all around good gun. Definitely try this out if you're wanting to shake things up a bit. Now for our next sniper loadout, we are running the FFAR with the Car 98. FFAR is probably like kind of neck and neck with the GPR, very interchangeable. I feel like it's a little bit more it works a little bit more close range though. So yeah, I think definitely give this a shot. I think they pair really really well together on Rebirth. Maybe you could try it on Verdansk. I haven't tried it, but yeah, it's a very good combo. Now for this FFAR, we are going with the compensator muzzle, the reinforced barrel, the Extended 2, the ergonomic grip, and the balance pad. The reason we're running both of these kind of movement attachments is because we're probably gonna use this on Rebirth, and this is gonna be used as a close range weapon too. So FFAR has pretty low recoil, so I think definitely you can put on recoil springs if you want or something like that. But it's overall, I think this is a really good overall build for Rebirth. It's got overall like pretty low recoil. I'm sorry, the jerk. um, it if it was being used by someone who's actually like kind of good at controlling recoil, it'd be a lot better. I promise you. So yeah, definitely give this out. Try this out. I'm sorry, I just can't speak today, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's move on to the next one. Now for this Car 98, we are going with the range color optic, or you can use whatever sight you want. The mono suppressor, the precision, the precision long barrel, the no stock, and the high grain rounds. The Car 98, I mean, it's the Car 98. It's always gonna be good. It always has been good, pretty much. And yeah, it's the Car 98. What can you really say? I think it one shots up to 60 meters or somewhere around that. Uh, Sneak peek at the next loadout. Hey, one shot's there. Yeah, so that's the 50-meter mark. It does not one shot here. Yeah, it does not. So I think it's between 50 and 100 meters. Which most of your fights are gonna be a little bit shorter than that. And also, if someone isn't at full plates, full health, they will be one shot. So yeah, definitely try this out. It's still a really good option. Yeah. Now for our last loadout, we are going with the brand new SX Model 7 with the Striker SMG from Model Warfare 3. Again, pretty underrated. The SX Model 7 is kind of weird. It one shots, it shoots pretty fast, but it has a really, really small damage range. So you're definitely gonna want this run this on Rebirth and not for Dance. But yeah, let's show you this. So for this SX Model 7, I don't have it all the way leveled up. But I feel like this is kind of what I'm gonna run overall for it. I'm probably gonna want to switch the suppressor out for the mono suppressor. Right now it's bugged. I don't know why. I have the as you guys have seen, I have the mono suppressor unlocked, but still says unlock an armory. So I hope they fix that bug. Maybe it'll be fixed once I finish leveling this up. But overall, yeah, definitely run the Willis 3 times. The mono suppressor if it's working for you. The long barrel. This is really important. You're gonna want to get that long barrel on because it has a lot more damage range than the reinforced. So yeah, definitely run that. The quick draw lever and the overpressured rounds. You can I guess throw the overpressured rounds off if you want like a magazine or something like that. But right now, I'd say probably run overpressured. Just because you're not running reinforced, so you don't get that extra bullet velo. So yeah. And let's see what this one shot's up to. So one shot's there, just fine. One shot's there. Okay, and also it's the drop is kind of weird in the firing range. It's like it just doesn't register headshots that well. Wait one sec. Like that's at the head. It doesn't. Okay, well that's not registered, but I'm pretty sure he one shots up to like 45 meters. I mean, let's just see. Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, it's so weird because if I just slightly aim it down, it detects a body shot. But if I just aim it slightly up, uh, wait, did I crack? I think I cracked that dummy. Okay. The point is, it's weird. I think you could look it up. I think it one shots. Oh, okay. It doesn't one shot there. So it doesn't one shot at 50, but it probably one shots at like 20, 45 or something like that. So for Rebirth, it can be really fun. It shoots really fast. Reach chamber speed is that was a crazy fire. Reach hammering speed is a lot better than the Car 98, obviously. So yeah, just definitely try this out. And something really nice to pair with that SX Model 7 is the good old fashioned low recoil, fast shooting striker from Model Warfare 3. I cannot tell you guys how much I love this gun. it's just it was so iconic. It was never a bad gun in Modern Warfare 3, and it probably never will be because they're not really nerfing anything from Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, honestly, it's just such a feel good gun, you know? You feel good when you use it. So yeah, definitely run this. We got the Shadow Strike suppressor on, the Recon long barrel, XRK Edge BW4 hand stop, the 48 round mag, or you can go with the 60. And then the Lachlan or Lock Lockman FK2 line stock, my bad. Yeah. This thing, it kills pretty fast, especially for Modern Warfare 3 gun. It has reload, recoil. I have a blue pin on right now, but it has pretty clean iron sights. But if you want to run a sight, you obviously can. And yeah, it's just such a feel good gun. It feels so reliable, you know. Like you're not gonna win every gunfight using it probably, but you can it definitely win a lot. So yeah, definitely try this out. And now quickly to run through any extra stuff I have in my loadouts. For tacticals, I'm running stims, but you might want to run smokes because smokes are honestly kind of better. Um, Stims they've just nerfed so many times, but me personally, I still like using stims. Then throwing knives just to get those quick finishes in. But honestly, you can run really anything. Molotovs are pretty fun. Thermites are pretty fun. Spring mines, they are pretty fun to run, but also, obviously a lot of stackers and campers do it. So I don't know how I feel about that. Blast traps are pretty fun. C4 is pretty fun. It's just it's all pretty fun. Definitely you can definitely get a run away, running anything. So yeah. So play with it. So. And then for perks, we're running Survivor. There's a lot of options here you can use. Probably I'd run Mountaineer or Scavenger if I'm not running Survivor. Reflexes help a lot with the spring mines. It kind of adds a delay to that. So yeah, definitely um try playing around with those. Um Perk 2, we're running Tracker, but you could also run Quick Fix or maybe Sprinter if you like having infinite attack sprint. But a little trick is you can just pull out your dedicated melee weapon and you also have infinite attack sprint like that. And now for our third, this is where we can like really get creative. We can go Gung Home, which you can reload while attack sprinting. That helps a lot when you're trying to get away from people. Resolute, where you go faster when you take damage, which is like really cool too. Ghost, you invisible from UAVs. Bird's Eye, your regular UAVs turn into advanced UAVs, like where they have the directional things. Tempered, you I think you get a little bit more health, and also you also only have to replay it twice instead of 3 times. That can help you out a lot. And then alertness, which you can like tell whenever someone's ADSing at you. So yeah, honestly, all this stuff really good. And now for our wild card, we're running Overkill. Maybe you can run Gunfighter if you like want like a really low recoil AR or something like that. The Gakova pistol I hear is pretty good, but that'll be in a future video probably. And yeah, that's it. That's my top 10 meta loadouts for season 4. Definitely, if you like this video, leave a like. And if you want to stay followed to me, and kind of see like what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be making a lot more videos, very very soon. I'm probably gonna have one going up to either today or tomorrow after I post this one. So yeah, definitely stay followed and yeah, have an awesome day and yeah, enjoy these loadouts. Peace.